Only one man goes through to the final to face Jan van Veen on his debut, his first ever night in the Premier League, and there's plenty of recent history between Van Veen and both of these guys. Be an intriguing final, whoever prevails.
Yeah, I think it'll be an intriguing semi-final. You know, Michael van Gerwen demonstrated his real qualities despite going 2-0 down to Bunting, but you're absolutely spot on with your analysis of Luke Humphries. He looks fantastic right now, he really does.
93.
Well, it's not just the numbers and the results he's producing, it's just the manner of his performances. He said for a long while he feels that he can go at this sort of 105 average comfortably, but he actually looks like he's going to do that.
100.
Look, it's never easy when you're the world #1, everyone's looking at you. Maybe the fact he is world #2, he's just maybe taking just a little bit of pressure off Luke Humphries. He probably fancied that, looking at his reaction there. Or even the maximum from Van Gerwen doesn't get him down to a finish.
140.
Red hot opening leg from the pair.
What's the finishing like at the start of this one? Pretty good.
From the first leg. Luke Humphries.
Pretty good from Cool Hand.
15 dart holder throw.
77.
And that's what it means to him. Just a little bounce out there for Mike as well, so an early opportunity for Luke.
100.
Be happy with that last one. Just crashed into the junction of that second dart there, just to creep into that treble. Early mistakes here from MVG.
60.
You were digging through their head-to-head stats. Dead even, isn't it, between the pair over the years?
Yeah, the first thing that sort of stood. They've only been playing each other since 2019, yet 32 head-to-head matches, and as you mentioned there, 16 apiece. You can't separate them.
140.
One of those was a meeting in week 1 of last year's Premier League. At this stage, Humphries won it, survived a match start, then went on to win the night.
52.
And every Premier League stat is just dominated by Michael van Gerwen. He's something about this, but the 10 times they've played each other on the Premier League stage, it's Luke Humphries that's winning that head-to-head by 8 matches to 2.
An important last start from MVG, halves his score, gets down to a 2-darter. Well, Humphries does look sharp on the doubles.
76.
Can't take that one out.
97.
It's been a fairly slow start here from Michael van Gerwen, but he's got an opportunity, and it's an opportunity he takes. Absolutely tremendous.
134.
He just looks relaxed, Michael, doesn't he? I mean, he was sometimes when they're being interviewed, in the fact that, you know, he said he's going to enjoy. It feels like he's enjoying it up there. He looks good. Maybe just a bit more consistency around the game. That'll help.
180.
Van Gerwen didn't make the playoffs last year, and it wasn't about not winning games at all each night. He actually won a lot of his quarter-finals. Only Littler lost fewer opening games. The problem was he didn't convert that into more points by winning semis and then finals.
Yeah, and hence that consistency, which is a big thing of why he's had so much success on the Premier League stage. He's going to get an opportunity. It's the bullseye. What an opportunity. What a dart. Van Gerwen leads 2 legs to 1.
MVG strikes and gets his nose in front. Now, Humphries chased and chased and chased earlier on this evening against Gerwen Price. Only led right at the very end, having survived a couple of match darts. He'll have to do some chasing here.
Once again, he'd be frustrated with that second dart there, but the No reaction, no sulking, more just getting on with the job. That's what these elite players do.
100. 140.
Yeah, this is so unlike Luke Humphries. And Gerwen has to grab this opportunity. That's not what the doctor ordered.
A real loose visit from Michael van Gerwen leaves him a little vulnerable. And he's very nearly punished to the hill, but Humphries is on a more favourable finish in the 152.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely beautiful.
120.
Very nearly making that previous visit look like the perfect setup shot. 60. Leaves tops.
85.
Width of a wire. Fine margins. Opportunity. Mighty Mike. An opportunity grabs with both hands.
Michael van Gerwen. Fifth leg, Lucas Voters. 41.
Two-leg cushion for van Gerwen.
58. 100.
Beat Humphries on the way to his World Series finals title towards the back end of last year, his first major title for a couple of years. He did beat Humphries on the way to the Players'
64.
Championship finals 2022. That is the last ranking Premier event that Michael van Gerwen won.
135.
Unbelievable. The man that dominated the sport. Created numbers that we'd never seen before him. Almost just dragged this game of darts on his own. So he won't like that. He's a champion, he's a winner, and he wants that feeling again.
80.
Savage deflection from Michael van Gerwen.
125.
And that leaves him on a bogey number as well. So Humphries has got time, he may not need it, double 12.
113.
Yeah, double six has been good to the players tonight, so you'd expect to get back in this game. And Gerwen, all he can do is put pressure on it.
49.
Humphries to reduce the deficit.
Gains from the fifth leg. Luke Humphries.
Well, stops that run of 3 legs for MVG. Only 2 out of 6 on the doubles for Humphries. The ones that hurt are the odd ones at the end of combinations and legs that he's lost, and that's happened a couple of times. 108 and the 125 previously.
100.
He wants more. Round about that 95 average throughout, Luke.
42.
To that 15 darter in the first leg. Is the best still to come?
45. 59.
I just get a sense, though, Dan, that Luke Humphries will come alive very, very soon. Van Gerwen has got to grab these opportunities right now. We talked about the beginning of this match, how well Luke Humphries is playing. It's been sort of unlike him in this game, a little scratch of the head behind. Maybe Van Gerwen was listening.
180.
Third 180. Humphries responds with a ton 40, both on one treble combos.
These are the types of finishes. Can he just nestle above that dart? Has to move across the hockey.
Throwing it down the same line, but he was stood.
Luke, you require 116.
Single 16 for a level game.
76.
And again, it's the one dart at the end of the combination that is not there for Humphries.
You must clear that mind, Michael, with that straight down on the one. Nice, big, fat 20. Give yourself an opportunity. This for a 4-2 lead.
60. Luke, you require 40.
double 10.
20.
Well, it's not just the one dart at the end of combinations. Humphries just 20% on the doubles. He's had twice the number of darts at double as Michael van Gerwen in this game, but he's just not taking his chances. Van Gerwen takes his, and the cushion is re-established.
And the 5 times they've played in 2025, Dan, the big difference between the pair of them is that Luke Humphries was taking his opportunities on doubles. Over 45% when he was playing Michael last year. The scoring, you couldn't really separate them. Missed opportunities tonight so far.
140. 135. 85.
Just shaking out that arm, Luke Humphries. He didn't seem at all frustrated. He seemed to keep his calm, even though he's chasing the entire game against Gerwen Price, but he was playing better than he is here.
He needs a spark. He needs something to happen in this game. That 136 would have gone a long way of being able to do that.
84.
He leaves it pretty with Van Gerwen with an opportunity on 104. So many options, nice and traditional. It's vintage finishing from Michael van Gerwen. He goes one away.
That is 284 points cleared in 2 visits to the board for MVG. It's a break of throw, and he has Humphries where he wants him. And it could be an all-Dutch final here in Newcastle in the opening week of the Premier League. Clog on the time.
You've nicked me line.
82.
5-9 darters, a record last year at the Premier League.
140.
About 20% of the crowd there have just realised that he isn't on the 9.
And what Luke Humphries must realise here, it's against the throat. Seems a long way away to win this game at this point.
Just seems to have sped up a little bit these last 2 or 3 visits.
It's almost like he's carefree when he's throwing the dart. I think there's a lot of frustration between the ears of Luke Humphries right now.
140.
He's getting to a stage where it's no more mistakes. He has to be immaculate, you feel. It's bullseye.
56. Michael, you require 140.
71% on doubles, Michael van Gerwen. Does he get a match star here? Treble 18. Tops to win it. And mighty Michael van Gerwen rattles off 6 of the last 7 legs to comprehensively beat the world number 2. And we have our final in week 1 of the Premier League season. It is mighty Michael van Gerwen against Jan van Veen in an all-Dutch encounter for the